here I've got some cabbage seedlings. I think there are about 50 cabbage seedlings. And here I've got cauliflower. And here I've got broccoli. Here I've got onion. It's the bunching onion. Here I've got Brussels sprouts. And I have this red cabbage. This red cabbage. So this is what I'm going to put in my garden today. It just rained. We just had a little bit of rain and the ground is wet and I like it. This bed here, I've got cilantro growing. On this bed I had cilantro plants planted and obviously the seed fell in here, so I just let it germinate. And I've also got some fennel because I had a fennel plant here and the seeds. I've got quite a few fennel plants that have germinated. And on this part of the bed I've got calendula. It's already starting to germinate as well. So this bed is full. I can't plant anything on it. So I was planning that I'm going to slot some of those seedlings in between this bed. We've got here peppers, paprika, 3 paprika pepper plants. And I was thinking maybe I should put one here and one there and also one there. There I had my sweet bell pepper, if I'm not mistaken, and a cutworm cut it out. And I was thinking of slotting one here as well, one here and the other one there. So yeah, because soon I'm going to remove these tomato plants. But look at these tomatoes. This is the San Marzano kind. So yeah, once I remove these tomato plants, because obviously they won't be fruiting in winter because of the cold. So once I remove them, I'm going to slot more things in the places where the tomato plants were. So I'm going to slot some of the few seedlings here. And on this bed, this is the bed we had our gem tomatoes here, and I removed all the plants. So I was thinking to put some of the seedlings here as well. And also this bed, that side there, I can put something. On this bed here, I can put maybe 2 or 3 here and others around that plant there. I'm thinking of also putting some of the seedlings on this bed. We have our leek here on the side and just that Swiss chard. We have rosemary there and a pepper plant. So I can just remove these here, these dried marigolds, remove this grass, the weeds here, and then just put some of those seedlings here as well. So I have quite a few places where I can put the seedlings, and I have this bean bed here already dried. I couldn't harvest the beans on this bed, unfortunately, because just when I was waiting for them to dry for me to harvest and store the seed, the hailstorm just came and it hit them so hard that they broke open, and I just left them there. I'm just gonna like add compost on top. I know when springtime comes, I'll probably get some of the beans to germinate. Some of the beans will germinate, and then I'll just transplant those seedlings to other areas. So I might use this area for planting some of my seedlings as well. What I have here is just a fertilizer, yeah, just to put on the soil to boost soil fertility before I add these seedlings. We are starting to have some rain, so in the meantime I'll just remove weeds from that bed, so that when the rain stops a little, then I can start adding the fertilizer and the seedlings. I want to show you this. Look at this okra. Wow, it's big. It's actually bigger than you see it here in the video. Look at this. Wow. So I'm just going to clean this area and prepare to put the seedlings there. And also I remove these dead marigolds and put some seedlings here as well. It's another day in the garden. Good morning. So yesterday when I was preparing the beds to transplant some of the seedlings, the rain started. The rain started and I thought it was going to stop, but it never stopped, so I couldn't continue with my work. So today we are resuming with the work of transplanting the seedlings. So I'll be starting with the cabbage. I'll put cabbage there and then put a line of bunching onions, and then maybe put a line of cabbage as well, or broccoli or cauliflower. So this is how it looks. I just remembered I have some diatomaceous earth that I still have in the house. So once I finish transplanting everything, I'll just come and just put the diatomaceous earth just around the seedlings to help with the cutworms. Because this is a bunching onion, I will not separate the onions. I'll put them together as a bunch in the ground. And they'll grow together. Now I'm putting the Brussels sprouts in this area, and I have one also that I put beside the red cabbages, next to the red cabbages. I just wanted to show you how healthy these Brussels sprout seedlings are. They are very, very healthy. I hope I'll be lucky with Brussels sprouts. It's the first time that I'm planting it. I put some seeds earlier on, and the one seedling that survived, I put it in the ground, and the pest just attacked it, and I ended up removing it because it was destroyed. So I hope I'll be lucky this time with Brussels sprouts. Mm-hmm. Great job. I'm looking at this area where I had planted asparagus seeds, because on the day that I planted the seeds, we had a heavy hailstorm and some heavy rain. I don't know if they were washed away or what, but all this time I thought maybe these germinating plants were the seeds, but actually it's not. It's just weeds. It's just weeds. So I am going to put some of the cabbage here as well, some of the plants, or maybe let me just put broccoli and some of the cauliflower on this bed, because the asparagus has not germinated. So might as well use this bed for something else, and also I will put more on this bed. Now I have some diatomaceous earth, which I'm just going to put around all the seedlings that I have planted, and then I will water them. is what I'm going to do for all the seedlings. So this is how the garden looks now. This is the first bed that I planted the seedling. This is Brussels sprouts. These are Brussels sprouts, and this one plant as well. Red cabbage, bunching onion, and the white cabbage. And on this bed we have broccoli. All these plants are broccoli, only one cauliflower. I'm still going to plant other things in between these plants. There's a big space that is left in between. It's because the cabbage and the brassicas, actually they spread a lot when they grow. So in between I'll try to put other plants, maybe herbs or some flowers or calendula, maybe, you know, around these areas. And this is cauliflower. This is cauliflower and the remainder of the red cabbage. And on this big bed I put 4 cabbage seedlings, and the rest of the space I'm just gonna plant something else. I also have seedlings here that are growing. They're the red lettuce, so there's another one there. So I'm still going to transplant that, and also rocket. I've also got rocket growing everywhere, so I'm going to transplant these and just plant them properly here on this bed. And maybe if there's space in other beds, I can take them to other beds. So yeah, this is how it looks. And here I have 2 Brussels sprouts, 1 red cabbage, and the 2 normal cabbages. I put diatomaceous earth on all of these plants, and then I watered. I'll just keep monitoring them, and if there's any sign of infestation, pest infestation or cutworms, then I will add more diatomaceous earth. But yeah, this is how everything looks today. I still have more that I need to plant, but this is it for today. Thank you guys for joining, for tuning in. If you like the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please click the subscribe button to join us on this channel where we do all things gardening. We'll be learning together. I'm not an expert as well. I consider myself a novice when it comes to gardening because I'm still learning, but yeah, you will be learning together with me. Bye bye for now.